lot of wings, the daring attitude. But one thing pulled me there, that was art of speaking to people, which I was not able to. Not able to. Though that was a least consideration at that point of time. But let me remind you, my dear friends, those 5 years of my school gave me a chance. As Uditji mentioned, I ended up as a national hockey player when I was in 10th standard. Came to Bangalore. Now, why did I tell national hockey player? You need to listen. At the age of 15, 16, when I was very naive, I had this dream to play hockey for India. No doubt about that. I did have a dream. But as today Dr. Malan sir said on stage, as Vishal sir said, that there are many people in the society who are ready to pull your dreams. And that happened, the same case with me. Though my dad gave me a lot of chances in my life, unfortunately, you know, right? The so-called relatives. Your son wants to play hockey, which does not have future in India. Shut up and pull him to Bangalore. Because I was studying in the hostel. 10th standard, 84% CBSE. Oh, very less. Arey bhaiya? I do understand their issues because they were in Bangalore, and Bangalore wale tutorials hote hain sir, bahut sare. They publish in newspaper every April. 97%, 94%. So maybe my parents didn't understand. I was a national hockey player. Along with that, I had secured 84% in CBSE in 2003. Good enough? But then, I had to sacrifice my dream of being a national hockey player, shifted to Bangalore, joined one of the premier institutes over there, St. Joseph's College. Being a premier student, yet again I developed a hunger for something more, which Malan sir personally knows. Sir, I wanted to be in Indian Army. Started fighting for that dream. Many people criticized, yet again studied well to prove. Second PU, that is we call +2, I secured 96%. Wherever people ungli dali, wahan pe maine haath mara. I didn't leave it. I love taking challenges. And I think that should be the attitude every leader is trying to tell today. Every leader is trying to tell that only. People are there to give you a challenge. Are you ready to take it? Yes, I secured good percentage. I got selected into National Defence Academy via UPSC, Union Public Service Commission exam. Went to Allahabad, got selected in Service Selection Board interview, which is a gruesome 7 days interview. 5 + 4 din ka medical वगैरह. Now when I was fit enough to go to Kadakwasla near Pune, NDA, somebody knock. You are sending your son to Indian Army. Are you kidding me? You never know, there will be one more Kargil war. Why you want to take chances? We are staying in the IT capital of the country, Bangalore. सब मिला के विनय पाटिल इंजीनियर बनेगा. Obviously, I was 18-year-old, again naive in taking my own decisions, ended up as an engineer. 2006, I can never forget this date. 4th July 2006. That is when I was subjected to this beautiful platform. Sir, this is one dream in my life. I had sacrificed my two, but this was one dream in my life. No society, not even parents. It came from here, and today you can see what it is. And the best part, the absolute best part comes here. Sir, if I would have been in Indian Army, I would have been serving in the border. Simple. They are also into the service industry. Today I am into what industry? Service. I am not doing in border, I am doing inside. What's the difference? Kaam to wahi hai. They are spending their day and nights to protect from outer enemies. We are trying our best to protect India from inner enemies. And that the inside enemies, nonetheless, it is maybe corruption, maybe you name it. Today कांड हो रहा है ना news में, आज तक. People talk. Today more of it is all about negative news. I think that is where this convention from morning we are speaking, it is all about positive. It is all about positive. And people like negativity more. Unfortunately. Being a sports person, sir, we utilize this platform, and you might be knowing that we organize EBIS Premier Leagues, different kind of sports events. So I am living my sport dream as well. I am living my sports dream as well. Though there were so many confusions at every phase in my life, The most important confusion was taken out of me because of having a right guru. Because the two topics which I'm going to deal with today, finding a right guru. Second is dreaming big. Simple. According to Hinduism, if you follow the calendar, there were 4 yug. 4 yug the na? First one was which yug? Satya Yug. Satya Yug was, in that era, there was a fight between Devaloka and Asurloka of 2 worlds. There was a fight between 2 worlds, yes or no? Agree? Slowly, next Yuga came. What was the Yuga? Treta Yuga, where Ramayana comes into picture. There also there was a fight between who? A good ruler and evil ruler of different countries, India and present day Sri Lanka. Yes or no? Following me, na? I can't hear you, my dear friends. That sounds good. What was the third Yuga? Where Mahabharata comes into picture. What is that Yuga? Sorry? Dwapar Yuga? Yes or no? The fight was between whom this time? It was between the family members, Kauravas and Pandavas, same family. Try to follow this from Satya Yuga, where it was between different worlds. In Treta Yuga, it entered into different countries. In the Dwapar Yuga, it entered family. And trust me, my dear friends, in Kali Yuga, the fight is between you and yourself. Every morning you get up, there is always a fight between you and yourself. Whether shall I put the alarm button off or shall I continue with the snooze? There is always a fight. Always a fight. And this is the confusion which ends up in most people becoming unsuccessful. And that confusion can be removed. That only confusion can be removed by a right guru. Even in Mahabharata, Lord Arjun was confused. Maru ya na maru? That is where a guru comes into picture, Lord Krishna. And in the conversation ended up as a Bhagavad Gita. And he removed his confusion and the victory of good. Why I am telling you this? Because each and every one of you, the human relation is very important, my dear friends. Without guru, let me add to this. Finding a right guru, that is also very important. Finding a right guru and being a right guru. पहले आप right guru को चुने. Rather, I would say if you are a good follower, your good leader will recognize you, no doubt about it. Why I am telling you this? Because there was a concept a few years back in US, golden rule. Your upline is always right. If he is always right, then he is God. When I have had an interaction with Dr. Malan sir, he himself tells us, "Bete, मैं भी कुछ गलतियां करता हूँ." Happens. We are humans. And what was the rule projected? Your upline is always right. Rule number 2. If you feel wrong, refer rule number 1. Finding a right guru is important because finding a wrong guru costed me 5 years of my life. But the day I found my right guru, thank God, I got 2 gurus. The entire game changed in my life. And those 2 gurus are none other than super genius Sumit Vijaka sir. The management guru, diamond diplomat, Mr. Praveen Rajpurohit sir. I am extremely humbled. Finding a right guru is very, very important, my dear friends, because all of your check achievers and above, you are going to experience. Because most of them break. Sir, I will honestly tell you,